I guarantee you one day this young man is going to be sitting in one of your seats. He's going to be in Tallahassee, maybe in the United States somewhere, as a congressman or something, because he's that powerful. And when you hear his story, you'll understand why I said that. But Christian is our Youth of the Year for the Chuck Hill unit. He is a junior at Fort Pierce Westwood Central High School, where he currently holds an excellent GPA. He enjoys wrestling, acting, and hopes to become a community mentor for at-risk youth. Christian wishes to attend Indian River State College, where he would like to pursue a degree that is focused on human services. I give you Christian.
Thank you again for having me here today. I really appreciate for everything you guys do for the Boys and Girls Club, and I just want to tell you about myself. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see a kid who is helpless, broken, and angry. Why? Because everything wasn't supposed to be this way. Everything happened for no reason. I blame myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Galentine, and I'm here today proudly representing the Chuck Hill Unit Boys and Girls Club. Let me ask you this. How many kids do you think have a perfect family or situation? Well, the answer is none. No kid has a perfect family or situation. You never know what a child could be going through at home, such as they might have an absent father or mother. They may be suffering from abuse, and they have to take care of themselves because they have a sick parent. So when it comes to you, it's important to understand that we all have our own story. Today, I would like to tell you about mine. As a child growing up, my family was poor. My mother struggled to pay the bills, and my grandma was disabled. But besides that, my family did their absolute best to provide a good lifestyle for me. I had no father, and I never knew him. Whenever I asked my mom and grandma about him, and even his name, they would quickly change the subject. Until this day, I still don't even know his name. Seeing my friends have father figures in their life made me want to have one in my life even more. Just to throw a football with, teach me lessons about manhood, and just be there for me no matter what. One day, everything changed for what I thought would be the absolute worst. I came home from school when I was in 7th grade on a Monday, I think, and my mom was gone. I asked my grandma where she was, and my grandma tried to change the subject, saying she was at work late or she was sleeping over at a friend's house, which I didn't understand, because no matter what, my mom would always tell me where she was, and she wasn't the type of person to just not tell me or tell my grandma, so this was kind of weird for me. 2 weeks later, my mom was still gone, and I was at the point where I didn't know what would happen. I thought she left us or something, God knows what happened. My grandma was trying to keep it a secret because my family always kept secrets from me. That Friday, I came home from school and I heard my grandma talking over the phone with my mom. She was behind bars in jail for some drug abuse problems. I didn't understand this because at the time I was only in, I believe, 7th grade, and I didn't understand what this was because for all I knew, my mom was the perfect human being. She was the absolute best person in my life and was always there for me and never did this kinds of things, so I was confused. The next day I came home after practice for wrestling and I woke up to a loud knock on the door. There's a police officer standing at my door saying I was being taken away and put into foster care. I didn't understand this because I only knew one home, with my family. Everything I loved and had was taken away from me, my family, my neighborhood, and even my belongings. I had to grab whatever I could and leave. I was staying at the office, waiting all day to be placed in the home. The first week I got into my foster home wasn't the best. I had to adjust to it. It was people I didn't know. I cried every night. And so my foster mom signed me up for the Boys and Girls Club. At first I didn't understand this because I thought it would just be like school again, get bullied for nothing and go there and being bored. But it turns out the Boys and Girls Club is great. Since the first day I walked in, I knew I was welcome. And for the first time in a long time, I had a consistent home. I built stable relationships and I was a part of something great. Without the Boys and Girls Club and my mentors, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be standing in front of you. I wouldn't be successful at all, and I probably would still be failing school right now. Through the Boys and Girls Clubs, I learned many life lessons, and through their programs especially, they have tremendously helped me. One in particular impacted my life a lot. It is called Passport to Manhood. Through Passport to Manhood, I learned all the things I could have learned if I had a father figure in my life. So just tying a tie properly, just talking about myself and man things, I guess, and just being the best man I could be and helping others no matter what. So I thank the Boys and Girls Club for this. Another program that has sparked my interest and they have offered for me is Drama Matters. Through Drama Matters, I learned life scenarios that happen every day that people don't expect and how to handle them. So I thank the Boys and Girls Club for this. So what about the youth in my community that don't have a mentor to call their own? They don't have a Boys and Girls Club to be there for them. In the words of one of my greatest mentors, it doesn't take much to help a child in need. An hour a week can change a child's life. Think of what you do in an hour. Play video games, watch TV, set up meetings. In that hour, you could impact a child's life just by talking to him, taking him out to eat, and learning about them. This can guide them on the right path in life like it has for me. I believe my generation is struggling like no other. And if we offer an adult role model like you guys or anyone in the community that has a story to tell, we could be impacting their life. We could be changing the future with you guys. Recently, I've been adopted by a new home and they have changed me to be a better person. I want to attend Full Sail University to major in sports, entertainment, and then come back here and give back to the community as a mentor to the youth in my community. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see a bright young man who is confident, motivated, and proud. Why? Because I know everything happens in life for a reason. I know that no matter what, you can't be afraid to be yourself. I believe in myself. Thank you.
I just want to make one quick comment, and I'll make it fast. That in St. Lucie County, we have 20 locations, and we serve just around 2,000 kids every single day. Now, every kid doesn't go through what Christian's going through, but there are a lot of kids that are going through that same exact thing. And what Christian is telling you is not something that used to happen when he was younger. He's living it today. So I thank you, the commission, for what you do to support Boys and Girls Clubs, and I do thank the community for what they do. We have an awesome community, and we got to keep looking out for young people like Christian. We got to look out for them one way or the other.
Well, if there are folks listening, they'd like to sponsor or donate or be a sponsor for some of your events, how would they reach out to you?
You can call us at 772, that's my number, which I'll give you that too, 772-460-9918. And I will give my cell phone because I do believe this is my life's work. And so that number is 772-577-8630. And you can get in touch with us.